Okay guys, here's another video for the laws of exponents. This is the zero exponent property, or when you have anything to the zero power. So one thing that you should know is that anything to the zero power is always 1. So you could have a variable to the zero power, you could have a number to the zero power. So like if you had 2 to the 0, that's also equal to 1. You could have a whole set of numbers. So you can have like A, B, C in here, all to the 0 power. That's also going to be equal to 1. So anything to the 0 power is always equal to 1. And you want to keep this in mind when you are dealing with the more complex problems that you're simplifying. You always want to get simplify your exponents as much as possible, because if you have a 0, then you can just kind of cancel everything out, which is kind of cool. So this is how this works. Here we have two things that are being multiplied together. You have 3 times x to the 0 power, and we know that x to the 0 power is 1, so what you really have is 3 times 1, which is just 3. Okay, so you want to be careful. This whole thing does not cancel. That's a common mistake. It's just that variable right there that cancels. So be careful here with these types of problems. Here, so we're going to start using some of the other exponent properties. So first you need to simplify here. You could either multiply all of this across and then simplify, or you could just kind of cancel out. You know that x to the 0 power is 1, so you really have 3x times 3 times 1, so that you have 3 times 3 is 9x. Okay. So usually what I do whenever I see anything to the 0 power, I just kind of cross it out, like right here. Just cross it out so that you know not to deal with it and you don't get confused and start mixing it in. Same thing here. We know that b to the 0 power is 0, so I'm just going to cross that out there and then multiply whatever I have left over. So my coefficients here is 1 times 2. I have a cubed times a cubed, which is a to the 6th power, and then that b that comes down here. Here we go. We're multiplying all of this together. I know that this is in parentheses, so I'm taking the whole thing times 0. If you want to see kind of how it works, that would be a to the 15 times 0. This would be b to the 17 times 0, which would make that a to the 0, b to the 0. So you could either do that if you need to, or you can just say, hey, I know everything inside of that's to the 0 power, so I'm just going to get rid of it so I don't have to worry about it. I'm not multiplying by anything else, and that's what we have. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need more examples, let me know. That's all I have for this. This shouldn't be too complex to grasp. Let me know if you have any more questions.